Hello, hi all. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Today I'll be bringing a reading journal video to you. Not exactly a reading journal, but I have tried to start with a reading and bullet journal. So I thought I'll start it in 2022, but before I buy an actual dotted journal and start my bullet journaling or reading journaling, I thought I'll make one myself. I will DIY it and then try how the bullet journaling goes. So I needed something to experiment with before I start the actual journaling. So I printed out a few dotted sheets and created a bullet journal. It's not anything beautiful because I'm very bad at art and crafts, but this is what I have created. So nothing unusual or very beautiful. This is what I have created. I've DIYed and not that good, but okay, because I just want to experiment with it. So what I have started with is this. As you can see the key here and the title page here. So this is just an experiment, as I said. So the key shows all the tasks that are scheduled, or I mean the icons that I'll be using for tasks that are scheduled or migrated, or events or birthdays, festivals. So all of that is listed here, and here is the title page. So the next page is, so I had to glue up two pages together at times because it was seeping through because it was just a printer paper. So yeah, so I follow Amanda a lot in bullet journaling. So she uses grid lines in her journals, and that's what I have done. I used a page to show the grid lines so that it's easier for me when I have to uh, divide the pages into threes or fours or whatever. So the grid lines help a lot. And then I used a yellow paper, art craft paper, to write the headlines. It's not looking very good, I know, but it was just an experiment. I wanted to see how it would look. So yeah, that's how it looks. And then this is the key dates and the calendar for the next 3 months, that is October, November and December. So here are the calendar, here is the calendar, and here are the main events and festivals and dates and all. So I've not written much. And then comes the future log. So as you know, there are only 3 months left for the year, so I just have 3 months here, and I have the calendar here. So this will be the future log. So if in case I have any interview scheduled, or if I'm meeting someone, or if I have any plans, I'll write it down here. And then is a list of is a page for list of things that I want to buy in future. So I am a shopaholic and I like buying things a lot. So I thought I'll make a list and then try to control myself on how much I buy in a month. So this list will help me with that. The next page is a brain dump. So I am somebody who has thousands of ideas running through my head all the time, and then I forget after some time. So I thought I'll have a page for brain dump. I again saw this in many of the bullet journaling videos on YouTube. So I thought this was a very useful idea. I can just jot down anything whenever idea comes into my mind. I'll just jot it down here, and then later I can see how I can take it forward, or if I can take it forward. The next page is YouTube and Instagram ideas. So as you know, I have this YouTube channel, and I also have an Instagram account for that is dedicated to books. So I will write down the ideas for new videos, or the new images that I could put on Instagram. So I'll use this page for that. And then comes the reading journal part. So this will show the number of books I read in this year. So I started reading dedicatedly from June. So I have months from June to December here, and so every month I read around 4 to 5 books. So I have around 5 to 6 boxes here, and I'll just color the number of books I read. Like say I read 3 books, I'll color 3 boxes here. So that's the idea. So this is for the number of books read each month. So starting July I will fill that in. And this is book rating. So so I have, if you see, 5 boxes here, that means 5 stars. So let's say I have rated 3 books 5 stars and 2 books 2 stars. So I will just color the box and write the figure on it. So that will give me an idea of how much rating did I give to each in each month, how not how much, but what rating books I read. So that would help me that. And here is the key for the book ratings. Here is the key. I hope you can see. Then comes the October page. So I have a quote page here, a small quote that says the best is yet to be. That's a very positive quote full of hope. So I need it right now in my life, in my career. So I thought that would be the best way to start October with. And then I have put in some paper flag kind of a thing here, design here. So that is to show, because October means Dasara, so I thought it will be a good idea to show uh, Dasahara in a way. I mean, I'm not sure how much it relates to Dasara, the paper flags related to Dasara, but I thought the colors and paper flags would in a way mean festivals, so I thought they kind of relate. And then the October page, so because the colors here I've used is brown, pink, red and orange for the paper flags, so they are all festival colors, and then also Halloween and fall colors. So I have small doodles for Halloween here, and then the October page, so nothing fancy, just normal page. And then I have my October TBR here, so I'll be writing my TBR list here soon. I had put in a bonus video with my October TBR if you had seen it. So I'll go write the books here, and then I'll write the October reads. I mean, if I whatever books I complete reading in October, I'll as soon as I complete, I'll start writing it here. Then comes the October favorite. So once the October month is finished, I'll write what is the favorite book, the author name and the review. So this page is for the review. Then comes the weekly spread. So this is a very simple weekly spread. So I have a box for each day of the month, of the week, and then I'll just start filling it with my to-do list or anything that I need to remember for the day. So I've left few pages so that I can have the weekly spread for the rest of the month too. And then here I have the book reviews page. So I usually have a small notebook in which I jot down my reviews for books. Whenever I'm reading, I'll just annotate things, or I'll write what I feel at that moment in a small book. So instead of that, I thought I'll have a dedicated space in my journal. So this space is what I'll have for my book review. So here I'll have the book name, the author name, the rating I'll put in post I read the book. So once I read the book, I'll put in the rating, and till then I'll write my review points here. So I use these review points when I put in my review at the end in Goodreads. Goodreads. So yeah, so I'll use this page for that. So it's not yet finished because I don't know how much space I'll need for the review, so that's why I have not closed the box. So once I write the review, I'll close the box. So that was my small experiment at bullet journaling, bullet and reading journaling. Okay, I didn't realize I lost my hearing. Okay, so that was my experiment. I DIY'd it, so it's not anything very good, but I hope you guys like it. And this, I am being a beginner, I have done this with the bullet journaling thing, so hope you would like it and appreciate my effort at bullet journaling. I hope you like it. So yeah, I'll see you all next week, next Saturday. Till then, bye.